Hi, Krishna, can you hear me?
Yes. Tanisha? Yeah, I can hear you. Hey,
Can you hear
Tanisha,
me?
can you? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Tanisha?
No, I can't hear you. Hello? Krishna?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, good. Yay.
I can hear you, but I can't. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
But I hear me talking in the background.
Oh, are you using headphones? Sometimes, but I'm talking straight away from my laptop. I'm not using any headphones or anything.
Yes, I'm using headphones. Okay. And you could still hear me because I don't hear me right now. Nope.
Can you hear me now?
Give me a second. I think it's recording in two different places.
Hmm.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Let's see if
Okay,
I hear
good.
me twice. Yeah, no, I'm still here. I was just waiting to see if I heard my voice again.
Okay.
Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
I see that you're talking, but I don't hear it.
But earlier it was very clear though.
Hello.
Yep.
Okay. I still can't hear you. All right, say something now. Hello?
Hey, Tanisha, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so this will work now.
Yeah, this is better.
I feel like a crazy person. I'm glad I'm not recording myself because I'm sitting here like listening to see if I hear my voice play back, because like it sounded like it was a recording of me and it was playing back like 15 seconds later. So I'm like sitting here like, really? All right, but I disconnected my other my external microphone, so hopefully just my headset will work now. All right, are you playing along or are you just watching?
I'll just watch, but I got a quick question for you though. So I worked on
Sure.
this, what do you call, CTF flag. I tried to use many tools, but again, I'm not fortunate enough to get there. So I used several
You
tools
said
though.
you worked
Mhm.
on. You said you tried to work on what in use tools?
Oh, the CTF, the flag, to capture the flag from the image you sent it to us. This is for the lab,
To
for the
capture the
CTF.
flag.
CTF.
Oh, yes. The OSINT. Okay. All right. So now what are you trying to do?
So I used a stick hide. I used, of course, before that, I tried to use the strings to get the strings, what is there. And again, I tried to use a stick hide. But again, I was stuck there because I was supposed to get the passphrase and I was unable to pull the passphrase. I
Oh,
tried the other
so are you
options like
trying to?
Irfan Viewer. So I downloaded Irfan Viewer, but I was unable to because it was okay. I was unable to get the frames split because the option from the Irfan view was not working because it was grayed out, the one which I downloaded. So I tried to download it
Are you talking
again
about the picture from the You're talking about the
from the
picture from the
lab.
website?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the hint that I gave you was that I've seen it online. Okay. Right.
Okay.
So what that says to me is that you should be looking online. Okay, so you're not. It's the flag, and I actually when I this was actually a challenge from the capture the flag, and let's see.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because
And
okay.
I spent a lot of time in Stego as well trying to find where the flag was, and the flag is not in the picture itself. Okay, you should be looking online. So what is the flag associated with this? The flag will look like this, right? And then in the note, the lab itself, it says,
And
so it says, hint, I think this picture is circulating online. Okay. So you want to look for the picture online, not look for the picture, look for something in
oh,
the picture.
okay, okay. So that picture is coming from your Twitter somewhere, right?
Well, it's coming from online.
It's coming
So
from. Oh,
yeah, so you have used the information that I've provided you between the website, right, which is here, and the hint, which is I've seen it online. So I would see this and say, hey, if she says she's seen it online, I'm going to go look for the picture online.
because when I clicked on it, double clicked on it, it straight away took me to the Twitter account, whatever you had, it is there. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
is that what you are looking for? No, right?
I just say you need to look online.
This particular picture, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The information that I gave to you for a reason, right? So
Okay.
between these two things here,
Okay.
you don't need to go anywhere else. Like the three things I would do is someone said that they saw a picture online. I would
Mhm.
try to find the picture online. Okay, so how
Okay.
would you find it online?
Okay. I have to search for the picture. I think there is a site, basically from the Google picture or Google Live, something. From
That's
where?
what I would do. I
Okay.
would look for that.
So what I did, I was so stupid because a couple of tools which I used, I can show you something in the chat. Let me put this. This is a very good tool. Tanisha, probably you would have already been to it. So this one basically provides all the conversions and everything. It's pretty good one though. Data format conversions, encryptions, public keys, and extractors, compressions. This is a pretty good link. I put it in the chat.
Okay.
So I was trying to extract the information from the
Oh
image
yeah, yeah.
itself. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I want you to know, like all jokes aside, the reason why I gave this to you guys to try to find out is
Mhm.
because when I got this challenge as well, I spent probably half a day on like Stego, Solve, and all online sonography things trying to find something hidden in the picture itself. Okay, but
Mhm.
the information was not in the picture itself. Okay, and they didn't even give me this hint. So if I had this hint, it would have been like a different story. Um, they were like, hey, we planted a picture in the flag, or we planted we're out here planting. What did it say?
If you double click on that,
Uh,
yeah, just planting some flag.
yeah,
That's what I said. Yeah.
just planting some flags today, right? And so between this and whatever you'll find online, like I said, it's circulating online. It's going to look like just like this. Okay,
Okay.
it's not going to be ABC though. It'll be some other letters, but this is the format for it. So yeah.
Got it.
But like I said, we'll talk about it tomorrow if you don't figure it out between now and then. I think, did you have like two other questions that you are still
I think this is the only
working
one.
on?
I
This is
answered
the
the
only
other.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the only one left out. I answered
Okay.
all of them. You corrected them. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've only seen one other person who's been working on it. So it's yours to win.
Okay. Thanks, Tanisha. Okay.
Oh
I mean,
no.
I just keep quiet now. Please go ahead and keep working.
Okay.
What you're doing though? Can you please just give
Okay.
me some brief? Okay.
Yeah. So I can just run you back through this real quick. It's very quick. Okay. So Hack the Box. This is actually their paid version, but they have free boxes that are like available. But I'm just running through the paid boxes because like I found a site and it said that there's this list of maybe 50 boxes that you should through, and they're supposed to be good preparation for the OSCP exam. So the I'm not sure if you're familiar with the OSCP exam, but the preface for it is that you have 24 hours. You've got to do. I think they give you 60 boxes. You've got to accumulate 100 points, which I think ends up being like maybe 20 boxes worth of challenges or flags that you have to catch, right? And then after you get to that 20, then you have to write up a report walking through how it is that you made it through the box, right? So what I'm working on now is just going through. I did my first one on Hack the Box the other day, and it was beep, right? So I went through and I did a write up showing how it is that I made it through, just to try to get into the habit of recording the information from the steps that we talked about in the CH study group. Like when you do it, you scan the network, you scan the ports, you find out what services available, anything that looked interesting. Like I made it here, and I just go through and try to find based on what the services that were installed. I
Okay.
tried to find exploits. So the first thing I always think to look for is web. So I took a look at the web and I just went to exploit database and found, I just looked at the exploits that they have, and the one that actually I was able to do, it was just like, hey, append this to the end of the URL, and
Okay.
then if you're successful, then you end up getting, the root password and the user's password. So that's the whole point of these exercises. So the one that I'm working on now is actually the starting point, as defined by Hack the Box. And so what they have you do is to download VirtualBox so you can use it. You can do it from your own machine. So I'm doing it from my VirtualBox, right? And then you have to download a connection pack, which is an open VPN file. So if you look here, I actually did open VPN and then Tanisha starting point, which is the file that they gave me, right? Mm-hmm. So when you run that, it connects to their VPN network, right? So when I do an IF config, you'll see, my normal information that I'm connected, on my network. I'm 10.0.2.7, as you've probably seen in a lot of our labs, but I'm also connected to their network as 10.10.10.30, right? Mm-hmm. So the machine that they actually are having us look at is it's called Archetype. So after you download the VPN connection file, you're going to do your Nmap scan. So, and they give you the IP address. It's 10.10.10.27. So I'm not going to redo the Nmap scan because it took me like 30 minutes, literally 30 minutes yesterday or the other day when I was doing this, but I'll just ping it so you can see that I'm connected to it. So, I'm on the same net as it, okay? So, based on that, they have you do some exercises. So for example, the first thing you're doing is an Nmap scan, and it wants you to figure out what the version and what ports are open on this particular machine, right? Mm-hmm. So when I got the information back, my information matched up with, theirs, in that it said that, it said that this is the Archetype machine. It's in the word group, and it told me what ports are open, right? So the ports that are open are 135, 139, 445, and 1433. So, and these are the services and the versions that are on there. So what I'm doing is just going through the process that we discussed in the CEH, where you do, you scan for the networks to see what other machines. In that case, I don't have to do this because, this is the only machine I'm looking at. And then you scan for the ports, and then you scan for the services, and then you would scan for vulnerabilities. But they're actually having me check a SMB file share, mm-hmm. and there's a backups. So they're having you walk through this exercise. So they basically, because this is the starting point box for Hack the Box, they walk you through, what it is that you need to do in order for you to be able to, get root and, the username for this particular box. And then you go into another box, and they just give you a whole bunch of different boxes. Each box has a different way of taking over it. So where I was at right before you came in, because like I said, I started this box the other day, was that I was looking at the configuration file that they gave, mm-hmm. and trying to figure out what it is that they're trying to say. It says there's a SQL connection string containing credentials for the local user service, SQL service. So what that's going to tell me is that I need to try to log in with this person using these credentials. But I think first I need to figure out how to get this file open. So I'm going to just hop back in to where I was at.
Okay.
So I'm just going to talk. And if you have any questions, you just let me know. But I'm just going to just talk you through what it is that I'm doing. I've never done this box before, so I don't know. So it'll be a lot of trial and error, but we'll find out. All right, so I just launched that, and that gives me a SMB terminal prompt, and then it wants me to get this file. So in order to do that, I need to get ts config. Oh. Getting file. They don't say how it is that they opened up this file. I'm just trying to see if it says anything in here.
Okay. This is a config file, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is, but I think because I wonder, let me see. Did it put the file, yeah, it didn't. Let's see. Okay, there's the file. All right, and it tells us that this is the password.
Right. Yeah. Encrypted password. Yeah. And we already have the user ID there.
File is saved to desktop. All right, so now we know the password and the user ID is SQL Service.
Yeah, get the whole, yeah.
So let's see if we can use those to log in. Because you basically have two goals with Haxabox. You want to try to get the machine's root username and password, and you want to try to get a username as well. So let's see if we can log in with this.
Sometimes they also leave the default user ID or admin password stuff.
Yeah, that they actually did that on the
Okay.
last box. So
Oh,
and that's how I was able to get my first one.
All credentials, yeah.
The web, what is it called? The web
You
web
go.
server password
Oh,
was the same as the admin password. So
okay.
SSH SQL can't connect to port 22. All right, let's see what they say next. All right, foothold. So MySQL.Python archetype. Let's try connecting to, oh, they're connected to the server itself.
So, yeah.
Oh, okay, let's see. They're not in, let's see. Let's see. Let's try connect to a circle using Impact. It's MySQL. Let's install. All right, so hopefully it is done. So let's try that MySQL thing again. trying to find the MySQL client.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then
And if you want the Python file in this desktop, probably you can just copy it. Yeah, it's okay.
what is that?
No, I thought like in case if you really going to use MS SQL client Python file, you can always copy to a local folder, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in my path so I can just do it from now on, but I don't remember the command at the top of my head. Let's see, Windows off.
Yeah.
I'm using this line here that they said, but I'm hoping that it'll actually work this time. Okay, and we know the password because
Right. You already copied to your document. Yeah.
yeah. Hey, we're in there.
Super.
So, oh. All right. So now we want to select IS server, role member, sysadmin. Oh, but before I forget, there's flags that you have to say. One of the flags is the user's. I'll just save it for later. All right, yeah, because you submit the username and password for the people. That's how you prove that you were able to get in. All right, so sysadmin password. And we do have sysadmin privileges. This will allow us to enable some command shell. Let's do this by inputting the shells, the commands below. Let's instead do them one by one so I can figure out what this is doing, because I don't think it's finished all.
It's running the stored configure now. Okay, there we go.
I don't know what that is. Let's see, minimum, maximum. And let's just finish it and then I can figure it out. Execute. Run the Reeker statement to install. Oh, okay.
Oh, you already have to, yeah, reconfigure again.
All right. And then
Now it's good. Who am I?
who am I?
Here we go. Archetype, SQL, SEC. That's what it came back. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So the who am I reveals there's often this user. However, this account doesn't seem to have admin privileges on the host. Let's attempt to get a proper shell. We can save the PowerShell reverse shell below as PS1. Next, stand up a mini. So I'm assuming I'm exiting out of here, and then I'm going to, maybe I did not need to exit out of there. All right, let's see. Touch shell.ps1 echo. So we're gonna bash syntax error expected unexpected token. Nope.
What?
You can save the PowerShell reverse shell as shell.ps1. You're saying syntax error unexpected token. Let's see if we can make that work.
Okay.
All right, after standing up the netclap listener on port 43, we can use U. I wonder does this need to be in a different. I don't think I should have exited out from the Let's see.
Yeah, I did say anything about it though. So the commands, they are supposed to run out of SQL, and that's what you did.
Yeah, I run those in SQL, right? And then we said, who am I? It says this, and it says, save the PowerShell reverse shell below. And I assumed I needed to exit out to do that. But when I did that, I also exited it out of the machine. So I think I need to go back and go back in. But I have a call at 7 p.m. So I'm going to stop for here, and then I'll pick this up. I think it was Thursday is the next date. If you want to.
Sure. Yeah. This is a pretty good learning for me, though. It looks pretty good to me. Awesome.
Yeah, like this is the first time I'm doing this, so like I'm not, my goal wasn't necessarily to teach anything as much as just to show you like the thought process behind it, and if you wanted to work through it also. But when I do learn it, you can believe that I'm going to teach everyone I can. So. All right, but thank you for coming out. Let me know how the picture goes online. Sure.
Yeah, basically the image, the flag should look like ABC dash. I know what you're talking about. So basically I should search for images, and where those are available on the internet, they are circulating somewhere, right? That's what you were asking for.
It is circulating somewhere.
Yeah, I was thinking that probably you already embedded something, and you were asking us to look at it. So I tried, but one good thing is I spent a lot of time. At least I learned lots of tools.
Oh yeah. So actually, for our lab for next week, when we're going to start talking about stenography, there's actually some pictures that I'm going to give you that does have information that's hidden in there in some form or the other. But we're just not there yet. Like this is a little bit more obvious. Like when you see it, you're going to be like, dang it. So, but good luck. You got till tomorrow at 7. So I will see you then.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Denisa. Good night.
All right. No problem. Bye.